I will now link the program in the chat for everybody to be able to view it. Here is the program for our show.
Yes. And now, without further ado, welcome to Wonderland.
Yes, we really, really hope that all of you enjoyed the show and are really transported into this world. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Oh, hello. I almost didn't see you there. You frightened me. Staring through your screens at me like that. I almost dropped my carrots. Well, I did. The Queen gave me a message to reach all of you. Where was it we met up? Oh yeah, in her palace in the middle of Wonderland. Oh, where did that message go? Oh no. Ah, here it is. Please enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen and all other creatures in Wonderland. I wonder what that could mean. Oh, my ears and whiskers, look at the time! I'm late. The show is about to begin. I'm late. Oh dear, the Queen! I can't be late again.
I should never have followed this rabbit into his rabbit hole.
Oh, my ears and whiskers! Something has fallen into my rabbit hole. Great! Another distraction! Guess it's off with your head! For me!
Ah! Somebody help me!
It sounds like a little girl!
Well, this is quite terrifying, but it's also quite fun. I wonder where I'm falling to.
It talks! It is a little girl!
I will never again complain about falling down the stairs at home. Oh, how dark it looks ahead.
Oh, my forepaws! She's coming to the edge! What if she breaks into bits?
Oh, wait, I see a light. Here we go.
I'm afraid to look. Little girls can't leap like rabbits. Dear me! Oh, dear me!
Where am I?
Oh, little girl, you're where you belong.
I don't quite know what you mean.
Exactly. How did you end up in my rabbit hole?
Well, you see, I fell. I was sitting by my sister on the riverbank, and I saw you run by. You were talking to yourself, and then you pulled a watch out of your pocket and looked at it, and that just made me so curious that I ran after you. And when you dove down that rabbit hole, I just dove down after you.
And you just happened to forget that little girls can't go down rabbit holes.
Why, yes, I just felt inside of me that I had to see what you were doing.
Oh, exactly. So here you are. But you never once stopped to think how in the world you were gonna get out.
Oh dear, I think I'll just go back, please. Back to where I came from.
It's one thing to think so and another to do it.
I wish you wouldn't contradict me all the time.
Well, very well then. Go ahead and fall back up again.
But that's not possible. I can't just fall up. Oh, Rabbit, please, I want to go home. Is this the end?
It might be a beginning, you know. The fall didn't hurt you at all?
No, it didn't. It also lasted a very long time.
You see, that's because you belong here.
But where am I?
That all depends on what's going on inside of you.
I wish you wouldn't keep talking nonsense.
Well, I'd wish you'd mind your manners.
I didn't mean to be rude.
Then don't be. It doesn't work down here.
Oh, Rabbit, I miss my home. I want to go back, Rabbit. I want to go back. I want to see the sky. I want to see my kitten. Isn't there any way to get out of here?
Oh, dozens of ways. However, your way is through the garden, where the Red Queen's trial was held.
And how do I get there?
You can't.
You're very confusing. First, you say I must go through it, and then you say I can't.
No, that is not what I said. I said you can't go to it. The garden comes to you.
I have never seen a garden move.
Never so much, and that's a fact. Oh, my whiskers! The Queen! I gotta get to the Queen!
Wait, Rabbit, please don't go. No, Rabbit, you're my only hope. Oh.
Little girl, why are you crying?
See, Mr. Caterpillar, I want to go home.
Well, why don't you?
I don't know how.
Maybe if you're bright enough, you'd forget.
Hey, I am bright. I'm the head of my class. At least I was. I know. I'll see if I know some of the things that I used to know. I'll start with math. 5 times 4 is 12.
Wrong. Try saying something instead. As the Queen likes to say, entertain me.
Okay. I'll sing How Doth the Little. Ahem. How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail, and for the waters of the Nile on every fragment scale.
It is wrong from beginning to end. Some words have even gone altered.
Like you can do any better. Oh, it's of no use talking to you. I want to find the garden where the trial is. The things you say to me are of no use at all.
You make such very short and rude remarks.
I'm sorry. It's just that I really want to go home.
Should I forgive you or should I not? Just for this once, apology forgiven. Now listen to me, Alice. You must go through the forbidden forest to find the frog. Goodbye, Alice. Be careful, and remember to always keep your temper.
Off with your head! Where is that white rabbit? He should have been here exactly 1 minute ago! Knave! Knave! Knave!
Sister, you must remember to be patient. I'm sure that the white rabbit is a busy creature, just like everyone else in Wonderland. Why do you call for the knave? You beheaded him last week, remember?
So suddenly, everything I do for the good of Wonderland is my fault? I should have had you beheaded a long time ago.
You know you don't really mean that. Here, I know exactly what will cheer you up. Some tarts. The cookie's making them especially for you.
Well, I do love my tarts.
See, sister? Not everything in Wonderland is so bad. I mean, we've got each other. That's all that really matters, right?
I suppose.
Now that's the spirit. Just close your eyes. Imagine a peaceful day in Wonderland. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Don't you feel so much better now that you've remained calm?
Well,
I'm late for a very important meeting with the Queen. Oh, Rabbit, you've done it again. Say goodbye to the poor head of yours.
why, look who it is. I see you finally decide to show up, Rabbit.
See, sister, I told you with patience you.
Not now! Leave me and the rabbit. I said leave. Now!
Oh, very well then, sister. I'll go see how those tarts are doing.
Thank goodness she's gone. You know, there are some times when my sister really does drive me mad.
But she's so nice, Your Majesty.
Hold your tongue! Now tell me, why were you late this time?
It's a long story, Your Majesty.
Well, I have time to hear it.
A little girl fell down my rabbit hole because she was very curious and wanted to follow me. And as she was falling down, she really came close, really close to the edge. And then I was just like, oh my God, she's gonna explode! But she didn't explode because she ran and then basically I didn't quite catch her name.
Stop and try again. Slower this time.
I understand, Your Majesty. Oh, sorry.
Ugh, I've been looking for the frog for such a long time now. Wait, I know. Since this is Wonderland, I'll just look backwards. Just as Mr. Caterpillar said, I'll be sure to keep my temper. No matter what happens, I'll keep my temper.
Looking for something or someone?
Actually, I'm looking for you, Frog. I wanted to ask you a question.
Sorry, kid, I can't right now.
But it doesn't seem like you're doing anything at the moment.
I'm not. I'm just mentally preparing myself
For what?
for the action, for the drama, for the dream. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8? Frog? Will you please listen to me? Just tell me where the garden is. Ugh.
Oh no, you have just driving me mad. I'm in no mood to talk to you about the gardens.
You stubborn frog. Fine. Then who else lives around here? Who else can I ask?
To the right lives a Hare. To the left lives a Amarchi. Just visit either you like. They're both crazy.
Well, I don't want to go among crazy people.
Sorry, little girl. We're all crazy here.
Bye, Frog. Sorry I yelled at you.
Bye, little girl. The action. The drama. I'm a celebrity!
Here's a clean place, not a single crumb.
Help me with the table.
It didn't seem to notice me. So I'm going to be polite this time, no matter what they say, because I need to find the garden where the trial is. And the rabbit was talking nonsense. A garden couldn't come to me.
Hare, where's the dormouse? I couldn't find him.
Oh, you silly goose Hare. He's asleep, as usual. I put him in the teapot.
And we'll have to carry him. Teapot no, or push him.
Be quick, or the tea will get cold.
You'll have to help me with him.
Mouse! Mouse! Mouse!
Tea. I like to drink tea. We're having a tea party.
Excuse me, if you please, could you tell me?
Who are you?
No room! No room!
There's plenty of room.
Here, have some candy.
I don't see any.
There isn't any.
Well, then it wasn't very nice of you to offer it.
And it wasn't very nice of you to sit down here without being invited.
I didn't know it was your table.
But clearly you saw us sitting here.
Enough. Hare, why don't you ask her a riddle?
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I think I can remember this one.
Do you mean you think that you can guess the answer to it?
Exactly so.
Then you should say what you mean.
I do. At least I mean what I say. That's the same thing, you know.
Not the same thing a bit. You might as well just say I see what I eat. It's the same as I see what I eat.
You might as well say, I get what I like. It's the same as I like what I get.
You may as well just say I breathe when I sleep is the same as I sleep when I breathe.
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
Why is a raven like a writing desk? No, I give up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Me neither.
I think you might find something better to do with your time than asking riddles that don't have any answer.
There's nothing to do with our time but have tea. It's always 6 o'clock here.
It's always tea time.
Little girl, would you like some butter in your tea?
What? No, please don't do that.
Why not?
We'll spoil it.
It really is the best butter.
Did you ever even try it?
No, but...
Then you shouldn't talk. Hand me the bread knife.
No, not with the bread knife. You're bound to get crumbs on it as well.
Maybe that's just what it needs. Try some.
Again, no, thank you. But it was very nice of you to take me in. I'm sure.
I vote for the young lady to sing us a song.
I'm afraid I wouldn't get quite it right, but I'll try. Ahem. Twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. In your cave so high, so few.
I'm afraid that's not quite right.
There's nothing right about it.
Why don't you help us move the table?
And mind what you think about while you do it.
Well, what must I think about?
All manners of things. Everything that begins with an M.
Oh, I know. Mouse traps. The moon. Memory. Muchness.
Oh, why was an M?
Why not? Here, have some more tea.
I've had nothing yet, so I can't take more.
You mean you can't take less? It's always easy to take more than nothing.
Nobody asked your opinion. Or that is, thank you very much. You're quite right. Of course, it's easy.
Sit down and do it then.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Oh, just put it in the teapot!
Oh, would you mind, Hare and Dormouse telling me the way to the garden?
Just keep going the way you're going now.
Goodbye, Alice.
Wait, how did you know my name?
Lucky guess. Even a fool could tell. You just look like an Alice. Bye-bye now.
Goodbye, you wonderful Hare, and Dormouse.
I'm really gonna miss that peculiar girl.
Off with your head. That was the longest story that I have ever heard in my entire life! How dare you waste so much of my time? Sister, come back and entertain me.
Majesty, you wanted to hear my story.
Silence! You're free to go, Rabbit.
You called your sister?
I've got a job for you. To locate a little girl. I've been told that she's not where she belongs. Why is my life so boring? Someone entertain me!
Hare said to keep on going the way I'm going now, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right in one place.
The question is there any such thing?
You again? Of course there is. Every place is one place.
Certainly not. For instance, this was a place where you lost your temper with the right rabbit, wasn't it?
I'm afraid so.
That's one. And now this is the place where you kept your temper, isn't it?
I mean, I tried to.
That's two. In this place there wasn't any garden, isn't it? That's three. And now it's the place where there is a garden. That's four.
Whoa! What a lovely garden. But I don't see any place for a trial.
My dear, you don't belong in a trial yet. When you do, you will see the jury boxes and everything.
Will it come to me when I least expect it? Like the garden?
Yes, but you'll have to run very fast. Very, very fast.
Why must I run if the trial is right here?
It'll be one of those times. You have to run as fast as you can to stay where you are, or faster.
I wish you wouldn't keep talking nonsense.
Of course, if you're going to begin losing your temper again.
I'm sorry. I'm really very, very sorry. I can't seem to help it. All of the creatures contradict me. They seem to think I don't matter. Can't hear you, Mr. Caterpillar.
The question is, do you?
I'm afraid I don't matter too much. All of the creatures find fault with me. They look down on me. It upsets me.
That's because you're afraid it don't matter. You'll never belong in the trial until you get over that.
Oh, Caterpillar, can you tell me how I can stop feeling this way?
I can, yes. But it's no use to tell you.
Fine, then I guess I'll just have to go find someone else.
Beautiful Sue, so rich and green, waiting in the hot rain.
Would you stop singing?
Oh, I know what I must do. Mr. Turtle. What is his sorrow?
He hasn't got any sorrow. It's all his fancy. That.
What curious manners you have, little girl. I don't suppose you've had lessons in manners.
Well, that's because manners aren't taught in lessons.
And that's all you know about it?
In the very first lesson they taught us in school, the master was an old turtle. We used to call him Tortoise.
Well, why did you call him Tortoise if he wasn't one?
We called him Tortoise because he taught us. Really, you are very dull.
And then what else did you learn about, besides manners?
The different branches of arithmetic, ambition, distraction, amplification, and derision.
And how many hours a day did you have these lessons?
10 hours the first day, 9 the second, 8 the third, and so on.
What a curious plan.
That's why they're called lessons, because they lesson from day to day. Wow, little girl, you really don't know anything at all. Come on, Turtle, we have better things to do.
Wait! Just one more thing. Little girl, you came here to us to ask us something. How to stop feeling like you don't matter at all. Well, in my area of expertise.
Oh, don't you listen to him, little girl. You must find Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They'll tell you everything you need to know. But don't go looking for them. You must believe that they will come to you.
The creatures have left me yet again. How rude. I guess I'll just have to go find Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh yeah, they'll come to me.
I'm right.
You're wrong.
I'm right.
You're wrong.
Excuse me?
I know what you're thinking, but it isn't so. I'm always right.
No, he's always wrong. If it was so, it wouldn't be. And if it wasn't, it wouldn't. That's logic.
Wait, I know who you are. Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
That was not a proper introduction at all.
For once, I agree.
The first thing in an introduction is to say, how do you do? And shake hands. Then, after that's done, you dance.
You see, I can dance when it's a sensible dance.
Did you think you couldn't?
Well, things have been so curious lately. Everything I try to do is wrong.
Well, you'll never know if you don't try. Come on, follow me, everyone. You put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left arm in, and you shake it all about.
No, guys. Follow me. You put your head towards the camera, you pull your head out the camera, pull your head towards the camera, and you shake it all about. If you just follow me, your fun comes guaranteed. Listen to Tweedledee.
Dance break, everyone.
Wowee, that was fun.
That was not fun. What do you mean, listen to Tweedledee? What about Tweedledum?
Well, I guess I forgot about you at the moment.
That's not very nice of you to say.
Goodbye, little girl.
My name is actually Alice. You can call me that instead of little girl.
Bye, Alice.
Sister, where are you, dear sister? I figured out what the girl's name is. I was walking over to Tweedledee and Tweedledum's to see if they'd seen a little girl. But it turns out that they're with her.
Well, is that so? How lovely. For me, I suppose now is the time to bring the trial to the garden. I want to find out what that girl wants and what she's doing here.
Sister, isn't that a bit much? I'm also observing you made the tarts. Were they good?
What? The tarts? I didn't even touch them. Someone ate my tarts. Someone ate my tarts! It must have been that rabbit. I know it, I know it, I know it! Find that rabbit and bring him to me. Let the trial begin. Ah ha ha ha!
Sister, may I introduce to you the young girl.
My dear, you must be Alice. All of Wonderland's creatures are buzzing about you.
My name is Alice, so please, Your Majesty.
Rude little girl, speak only when you're spoken to.
But if everyone obeyed that rule, and if you only spoke when you were spoken to, and if you always waited for the other person to start saying something, nobody would ever say anything.
Perhaps you're right. Alice, can you do addition?
Of course I can.
What's 1 and 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 1?
I don't know. I lost count.
She can't do addition?
Very well then. Can you do subtraction? Take 9 from 8.
From 8? You can't, you know.
She can't do subtraction?
Try again. Take a bone from a dog. What remains?
Well, the bone wouldn't remain if I took it, and the dog wouldn't remain. It would chase me and bite me, and I don't think I would remain. So I think nothing would remain.
Wrong.
The dog's temper would remain.
I don't see.
She doesn't see.
The dog would lose his temper, wouldn't he?
I suppose so.
And then if he went away, his temper would remain, wouldn't it?
She can't do anything.
Yes, I can.
Hold your tongue, little girl. You do not want to see me lose my temper. Very well then, someone entertain me. Now!
My dear Alice, you're to comfort a queen instead. How about your old Father William?
I don't know that one.
Repeat it after me. Your old Father William, the young man said, the hair which is left on you is gray. Yet you're a strong, Father William, a beautiful old man. Now tell me the reason today.
I think I can remember this one.
Don't interrupt. In the days of my youth, Father William replied, I remember that I used to fly fast. I took on my vigor at first, that I never made him at last. Now, repeat the whole poem.
Now, this is what I call entertainment.
I think I can do it. You're old, Father William, the young man said, and your hair has become very white. And yet, you still stand on your head. Do you think, at your age, this is right? Ugh, some of the words have gotten altered.
Try the second.
Okay, I will try. In my youth, Father William replied to his son, I feared it might injure the brain. But now that I'm sure I have none, I do it again and again.
That's not said right.
It's wrong from beginning to end. I've had enough. That was not entertaining at all. Someone get me some tarts. You know, Alice, tarts are my favorite kind of dessert. They always seem to calm me down. And, you know, I lose my temper. In fact, we're very much alike, my dear.
I am nothing like you. I refuse to be.
Wait, speaking of tarts, now I have none. The white rabbit stole my tarts! Off with his head! Off with his head! Executioner!
Trial is beginning! Run!
We did it! We did it!
Did what?
Stayed where we were till time for the trial. Now that's speed.
But it looks like the very same garden we were in when we first started to run.
You'd have to run at least twice as fast as you can to get anywhere else. It takes everything you've got to keep the clock from turning back.
How strange. Do you think the rabbit really stole the tarts?
What's your opinion?
Well, I don't have one yet, because I don't know if it was really the queen's tarts I saw someone else eat. It would be much easier to have an opinion if I knew what I was talking about.
You're wrong about that. The less you know, the faster you get opinions.
Anyway, the queen hasn't any right to say, "Off with his head!" like that without a proper trial. Suppose the rabbit didn't do it.
And that would be all the better, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would be all the better if he didn't do it, but it wouldn't be all the better if he was punished.
You're wrong about that. Were you ever punished?
You're all late! Off with your heads!
You were late yourself, Your Majesty.
We don't mention that.
Jurors, what are you writing?
We're writing down our names for fear we should forget them before the trial is over.
Order in the court.
Read the accusation.
Instead of hearts, she made some tarts on a summer day. The rabbit, well, he stole those tarts and took them quite away.
Consider your verdict.
Not yet! There is a great deal to come before that.
Calling the rabbit to the stand.
I got all of my carrots. That I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I would never steal the queen's tarts. Oh, my poor head. My very poor head.
Hear that, everyone? It wasn't. He's a liar!
That's not proving, Your Majesty. You should try everyone else, too.
You're being awfully vocal, Alice. Maybe it was you who stole my tarts.
No, I swear I didn't do it.
Off with her head!
No.
Rabbit, please stand down.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness, Your Majesty. I am eternally grateful.
Oh, never mind that. Off with her head! No! Off with her head! Off with her head! Off with her head! Off with her head!
You know what? Who cares for you all? You don't amount to anything. You're nothing but a pack of cards.
She has now known how to stand up for us.
I'm right.
You're wrong.
I'm right.
You're wrong.
The sky. My kitten. Whoa. I am glad to be home, but I will never, not as long as I live, forget my magical visit to Wonderland.
Laughing till the
Colin was here.
Thank you everybody so much for watching Wonderland. We really, really hope that you enjoyed it.
Yes. And we all hope you had a great time, and be sure to share that video link to anyone that wasn't able to come. And yeah, thank you all so much for coming.
Thank you.